how I got dragged into going to a car race?
Same way I got dragged into going to the Fettuccine Film Festival last week.
That's Fellini.
Whatever. I couldn't understand what was going on. I mean, if it weren't for the underwater bowling scene, it would have been a total waste of time.
Hey, you missed the spot.
Where?
I'm kidding. How are you supposed to enjoy driving your dad's car if you're going to freak out about it the whole time?
This car is a collector's item. My dad trusts me to take care of it.
Is that why you hid the keys?
He didn't hide the keys. He left them right in the middle of the living room.
Under a floorboard?
Whatever. As long as nothing happens to it, I'll be okay.
Todd, the car will be fine. You're obsessing about it. Let's just go.
Okay. See? I'm walking away from the car. I'm not even thinking about the car.
Twin pipe? I had one just like it. Oh, check out the factory mag. Oh.
Sisters! Get away from the car!
What is his problem? Some people are so touchy about their cars.
Well, Kevin Newsom, report to the pit, please. Report to the pit, Kevin Newsom. Your crew is waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. We have a late scratch to announce. Mark Kennel in his Nova funny car has been forcibly brought down because of mechanical difficulty. That is Mark Kennel in the Nova funny car. Reminder that souvenir t-shirt will be on sale at the booth behind the grandstand.
Look at those cars! Oh, they're amazing machines.
Yeah, so is a Cuisinart, but I wouldn't want to sit and watch it all day. Why do you look so complexed? I don't get it. Devin told me to come by the racetrack this afternoon, and then he totally blew me off. I feel so beige. He races the cars? This is not good. It is a very difficult type of man who drives for sport. I know. I once loved such a man. Never again. Juninho. He had it all. The fame, the title, me. We dated until he died in a fiery crash. Now he's worshipped as a god by millions in my country. But his memory, it breaks my heart. Just the thought of Brazil brings me pain.
Blah, blah, blah. We were talking about me. Remember? What am I going to do about Devin?
You must be with such a man. Renata can help. There is a very simple potion that will do the trick. One whiff, and your man will fall at your knees like a pair of cheap stockings. Dictator, dashing revolutionary, Latin movie star. I'm afraid to ask what's in your other cabinets. Mostly shoes. Now, this vial contains a secret mixture of herbs and roots obtained from deep in the Amazon. You
actually went into the jungle?
No, the pharmacy.
Oh.
But this mixture is not enough. You must add 1 lock of your own hair and 1 from the boy you love.
There's no way some mumbo-jumbo hocus-pocus is gonna get me Devin.
That is what I used to think. Until I got the call from Antonio Banderas.
You know that in Brazil it's illegal to walk your dog backwards on a public street?
My Uncle Jeff used to walk his dog backwards until that mishap at the Grand Canyon.
Oh, wait, here she comes. Renata, I know Brazilians like coffee, average per capita consumption being 4.5 cups a day. So I was wondering if maybe you'd like to go out with me to get 1.5 cups or so.
That is not to my taste.
2.5?
I don't think a bunch of facts is gonna impress her. Unless it comes with a side order of gold earrings.
Well, what should I do?
Well, when my Uncle Jake the Butcher was first trying to woo Aunt Nana because she was homesick for Alaska, Jake recreated an igloo for her in his meat locker.
Did it work?
Her heart melted. Unfortunately, when the power went out, so did the igloo. The entire block was flooded with short ribs.
You'd think the one with the wood chip would weigh more, but that seems too obvious. So, I didn't know you raced cars.
Yeah. There's a lot of things about me you don't know. You should come to my next race.
It's not really my idea of a good time.
Come on. I'll hook you up with a VIP pass.
I'm not a car racing groupie.
Might make a good article for that paper of yours.
I just buffed the seats to my dad's car with mink oil. Do you want to go for a ride up the coast?
And risk a bug hitting the windshield?
Not a problem. I've made an appointment at the all-night car wash.
Oh, I can't go, Todd. I've got to go back to the racetrack.
What?
I'm doing an article on Devin Whitelaw.
You're doing an article on that loser?
A lot of people are interested in racing. It'll make a good story.
A lot of people like basketball, but you never do a story on me.
Come on, Todd. How often do we have a race car driver at Sweet Valley High?
Can't someone else do the article? I had a special night planned.
We'll do something tomorrow, okay?
Here you go.
That isn't what I ordered.
Yeah, I know. I took your advice. In order to make Renata feel at home, I've transformed the Moon Beach into an authentic Brazilian bistro. So what do you think?
It could use
Tabasco? Oh, chili powder. Cilantro.
fire extinguisher.
Todd, I told you already. I watched the race and went home. It was no big deal.
You sure made a big deal out of it in that article you wrote.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's just have a nice, quiet meal, okay?
Fine.
The second day he's ignored me. It's like a slap in the face.
Renata, I made this authentic seared piranha just for you.
This I cannot believe.
On a bed of shoestring cassava.
The plants, the food, the annoying jungle clather. This all reminds me of my native land.
Well, I wanted you to feel at home.
I do. I do. My poor Juninho.
What a surprise. Can I sit here?
Sure.
Since you're still pretty new in town, I think it's only fair that I give you a chance to get to know me.
That smell.
Ew, something I can tell you one thing. It's definitely not my necklace. It must be Winston's cookies.
I'm getting out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
No, wait, no, don't go!
Make it sick.
I have 20 pounds of anaconda burger on the griddle. No,
Sorry, man, peer pressure.
no.
Newsom, your crew is waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. We have a late scratch to announce. Mark Kettle in his Nova funny car has been swerved and brought down because of mechanical difficulty. That is Mark Kettle in the Nova funny car. Reminder that...
See? I'm walking away from the car. I'm not even thinking about the car.
Twin pipe? I had one just like it. Oh, check out the factory mag. Oh,
Sisters! Get away from the car!
what is his problem? Some people are so touchy about their cars.
Will Kevin Newsom report to the pit, please? Report to the pit, Kevin.
Remind me again how I got dragged into going to a car race?
Same way I got dragged into going to the Fettuccine Film Festival last week.
That's Bellini.
Whatever. I couldn't understand what was going on. I mean, if it weren't for the underwater bowling scene, it would have been a total waste of time.
Hey, you missed the spot.
Where?
I'm kidding. How are you supposed to enjoy driving your dad's car if you're going to freak out about it the whole time?
This car is a collector's item. My dad trusts me to take care of it.
Is that why you hid the keys?
He didn't hide the keys. He left them right in the middle of the living room.
Under a floorboard?
Whatever. As long as nothing happens to it, I'll be okay.
Todd, the car will be fine. You're obsessing about it. Let's just go.
Okay.